Right back, you guys. I'm just gonna go get ready. I'm gonna put this up. So take your time coming in. And maybe I'll put on some royalty-free. No, maybe I won't. I won't put on some music. I'll go quiet, and then I'll be back. We can chat. Here's pancakes. Happy New Year, everyone. I know that some of you it's already been. Oh my goodness. So happy New Year to you. Very low key every year. I don't drink. I'm a 15-year sober girly. 16 years, actually. Now, sometimes I lose track. No drinking at all. Nothing. No wine. No beer. The only thing I have that's close would be kombucha. A kombucha I like from time to time. But yeah, I don't drink. Haven't. Yeah, I guess it's 16 years now. Anyway, here's pancakes. But I'll be right back. I just didn't want to be late. And just I'll let everybody get in here. I'm gonna go make my coffee. I'm gonna clean up a little bit. So yeah, I might be like 15 minutes or something. Just I'll be right back. I'm gonna watch him mess around. Blanche is up too, so I'll probably, well, we'll figure it out. I'll see you in a little bit, okay? heat's on. Well, it's good that he's up. I was gonna maybe go somewhere else for the live.
Not sure where. Can I say bye?
The lighting is just terrible down here, and I have my old lady bags under my eyes. It's okay.
Bye. Just mom.
Let me go back a little bit here. I thought I would wear my St. Clair Surf Company sweater in honor of Cheese. I've had this sweater honestly forever. I think at least for 10 years. No, at least for 11 years. I'll go sit in there. Maybe I'll go back a little bit more here, guys. I don't know. Let me just see. Hey, John. Sorry if I... I don't know what to say. I don't know what to call you. So happy New Year, everyone. I know there's 3 of you here right now. Thank you for being in here. And I hope you can hear me all right. The heat, like I said, the heat's on, so it's going to be a little bit loud. Here comes Pumpkin. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Maybe I'll go shut that other area. So good morning, or good evening, or good afternoon. Happy New Year. I actually made it past New Year, like for the first time in years. But of course, it comes with a little tiny story. Oh good, the heat kicked off there. So my story is that it took me 9 hours to make bone broth. And here, you guys, I'll back up a bit. 9 hours to make real bone broth. And I went to put it in a container after I was done. A container after I was all done. And it cracked and it all spilled all over the counter and all over the floor. It didn't just spill down, it spilled all, like it went like a fish tank video. Like a big, huge, like, crack. And then it just all oozed out. Like a waterfall. I was like, well, that's so good. That's so good. Yeah, I got some soup bones. The babies have had that, so that's kind of what I want to talk about today as well. I call them a baby still. The like Blanche and pancakes have always been the healthiest. Let's be real through this whole journey. Maybe we should just get right into it. You know how I am. So I guess we'll do a little trigger warning if we can talk about this just a bit, how we feel. If you guys want to. Just trying to put that down. I don't know if I should get a chair or what. But yes, yes, I'm very sad. But I know deep down that Cheese was not well. I know he wasn't well. He hasn't been well. And Cheese always suffered the most, like through everything, because of his arms and his feet. And because I'm new to this. I don't know what that is. I know they weren't diseased. I like in the way of like transferring things to us or whatever. And I know he's pretty much at his age. Like, let's be real, they're big. But yeah, I'm super sad. Like, Cheese was definitely his own little dude, just like everybody. And did he really like me that much? No. Like, again, let's be real. No, he didn't. Cheese didn't really like anything. He didn't like being outside. He didn't like being inside. He didn't like being alone. He didn't like being together. He loved his like sleepy time, and he did that in his own time. He definitely was his own dude, and he was not super friendly like Blanche and Pearl and Pancakes. He was always the different one in that way. He really was not friendly. And he bit me often. Okay, like he bit me often. I'm not looking at the chat right now. Sorry guys, I'm just blabbing. But I want to get this. I want to get Cheese's memory right, you know. We love him though. We love him, and he's all wrapped up in a warm blankie. He will not ever see the elements. Never! I'll make sure of it. But yeah, was he a happy boy? No. Did he bite often? Yes. He was really good though to his sisters. Like he was his. When they were growing up, he was like when they were little. How to say it? Like they always went to him. He was always the least randy out of the two for a bit there, but he would get spicy in his own right. But yeah, the girls always gravitated to Cheese. They always ran away and bit Pancakes, but they were biting Cheese too. But that's why we had to separate them over the years there, eh? So yeah, now the similarities between Pearl and Cheese was they both had a very distinct arch in their bodies. I always noticed that. I don't know if you guys did. And like I said, I'm no expert, but I'm just going to talk to you about today about things I noticed about them having been raising 4 of them. And again, I'm not looking at the chat real quick because I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going to sit. But yeah, they both pump. What are you doing in here? They both had a very distinct look, different than Pancakes and Blanche. And they both had issues with food. But you know what? Now that I think of it, I've had 4. So I've had 2 without issues with food and 2 with. So I guess I can't really say shit. If you think about it like that, that's half and half. I got my phone. Yes, exactly. He was spicy. So spicy. Hi. I'm talking about you. I got my phone.
Hello.
Yeah, maybe I'll get another light here. Huh? Here, one sec. Alright, there I am. Pick it up. Yeah, so with Cheese, like it's hard because when you're raising and when you're taking care of animals, right? Well, you guys all know, like it's like a pet, right? But he was never like comfortable, just like, he just really liked sleeping, really liked to sleep. And so that's definitely something that I noticed about Cheese. That's okay. Yep. I'll probably just go sit in on that blanket, you guys, if that's okay. Yeah, I was gonna put the laundry on, but it's probably better that I don't. And then I do want to put another light on because I'm going to look rough. I know that doesn't really matter. I should put it over here. You know what? I don't feel like it. Kind of sleeping, so I'll just maybe pick him up. I'm gonna have to look at. I'm having my coffee in here. I don't know where else to go. It's quiet. And like where he'll sleep, I know if I pick him up, he'll probably sleep on me. So it's probably best to just stay in here. Looking for something I can put my coffee on? My coffee my cup says best dad by far. It's one of my favorite. Of course, my favorite mug, it's like super old. It broke the other day and I cut my finger on it. That was cool. All right, I just took my meds. Even mind the back surgeries, I don't move very well. And I just took my medication. Aw, hey. Oh, I don't have my glasses, of course. I don't have my glasses. Hey. Hey. All right. I just got myself here. Yes, I'm having coffee inside the Opossum pen. He's over here, so I know where he's at. Pumpkin. Oh my gosh, I wish I could show you. My cat's jumping like the homeless, not homeless cat. That looks... He was just laying in the spare room underneath a whole bunch of papers and the desk and everything. He's the coolest cat. We were just talking about how cool he is. And our cats are old. They're very old. They look so good. Don't you? Okay. Hey. So I'm sorry. This is why I couldn't make a video. You don't want to make a video being sad. You know? But it was pretty rough. And lightning, you guys, they just want to be in here because I'm in here. And they're all friends with pancakes. Just see what happens. He's just up here. Yeah, you can't see him. Alright. Can you hear me alright? Alright. Can you hear me alright? Yeah, alright. Yeah, see. I gotta get some puffiness cream. Anyway, okay guys. I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you for coming in here. I see 7 people in here now. Okay, you can hear me perfect. So, if you want to ask any questions too, I do have my phone now. I'm gonna get him. I'll get comfy, get your coffee, but so unfortunately we did lose our cheese. He did pass in his sleep. Very comfy, cozy. Like he was just comfortable. He just looked comfortable. And you have to make sure with opossums, like he's never made the play. I should have my headphones on. He's never played dead. And so I just wanted to make sure. And there are ways, like, of course now I know a little bit more. But I'm pretty sure he was, you know, they're supposed to live in captivity maximum, I guess, for 4 years. I don't know if anybody's gone past that. I don't know. But I think he's close. I think he was close. But again, he wasn't like the healthiest boy. And that was fine. It's just that we don't have that type of medication here for opossums. That's not something that exists in my country for opossums. And so I'm not like a certified rehabber. I'm just literally like raising them. And so Cheese was always like, he ate more vegetables than Pancakes did, but Pancakes, you could like hide things in his food, so that's what I would do with his like Greek yogurt. I would hide some greens in his food. So I just always noticed like they all eat pretty much the same, like except Pancakes. Again, he's the one that doesn't eat his greens. And but if you maybe I'll do a compilation. Thank you. I know like I know I gave him a good life. I know it's just like with Cheese, I just like and I even said it. You know, my mods that are here and the people that are always here, I said it just before I think we left. Like I was nervous about him. He just wasn't right, and he was really like he was aggressive. So I think I might have said it, but you know I don't need to like say it. I don't need to dramatize it. I just like made sure he was safe and had his food and was like just like everybody else, right? You had to stay away from him. So if he had his outside time, it just meant nobody was allowed to be down here or walk around. And if you had to come down here, you had to be careful. So we just all knew that. Cats, like, we wouldn't let Sush down here. Because Sush would she'll come down here randomly. Mochi won't. So I did give him the best life I could, exactly. So, and again, like where I am, I think if you look at some of my shorts, like I'm like in like a subdivision, and we are a water town. I'm a really small town where like everybody knows everybody, and like legit. And I live like among a neighborhood by a super busy road, which is obviously where I found their mom. And so I know now that there's a big opossum community in my neighborhood because clearly that's like, we would find things, I think, I'm just going to get off topic. We would find things in the morning sometimes, like, you know, when a cat gets to something, but like I would find things some mornings and be like, what is this? Like, who did this type of damage to, you know, whatever, right? But when you get older, it's just, I'm like, what the heck? But like, and I'd be like, why? And so because I'm so like, how my brain works, I ask so many questions. So I'm like, well, why is the bait, like there's kittens, there's all the stray cat, right, too? So I'm like, why are there kittens not being shredded up? Like, why is it just like birds? And like, it was always doves, right? Because doves are so stupid. And so I'd be like, well, my cats aren't doing this. And so now I think I understand how many opossums are in the area. And like, maybe you don't know that either about your own area, but woo! But yes, so I did I'm giving them the best life that I can. Like, they go outside, they can't go out right now, and they wouldn't. Actually, I let Pancakes out to see, it was really snowy. He walked right back in. He actually walked over to his, like, their outdoor enclosure when they're in the summertime there. And then he quickly turned around and walked right back in. I was like, all right, he actually had to pee outside, and then he walked in. All right. So, anyway, I can see I'm getting boring. I'm losing people. But, yeah. So, of course, I'm really sad about cheese. And I'm just like, when you know that things are at peace, I don't think cheese really was, not that I think he was in pain or anything, I don't know. It makes me sad. The only thing that makes me sad is because they're wild, right? So here's where, it's because they're wild. So when I lose them, which, like, we're all alive, so, but, when I lose them, the only thing that makes me, like, I know I'm giving them a good life. I know I'm not beating them or, like, sorry, it's not funny, but because I know things get beaten. But I know that I've given them a good life. They have food, they have the nutrition they need. If they're not eating it, I can't, like, I do my best, so I blend it up, I puree it, I put it in things I do like I'm a mom also, so I do those things. And I keep things tidy and try to learn all the time. It's just that one aspect that they were wild once and I took them in. Okay, so it's that moment is where I can go sometimes. In that tiny moment of taking them in this house and not driving like the 5 hours or 6 hours that it would have taken for like the proper rehab. And because that's probably what it would have been past trip, like it would have been like the trip we just made basically. And I understand now. But they would have way more places to hide there. So it's in that space where I live sometimes is the, you know, should I have done that? So that's where you got to deal with it, right? And it's only happened once. I've only ever done this one time, so I can learn from it now. So I can't take them to a rehab now because but what I can do is if I ever find opossums, or I can encourage people now, like with receipts, with a real feeling of, okay, like it's not whether you give them a good life or not, it's in that moment, can you be okay with yourself? That's so deep, right? But like, it's okay. Just, it's something to think about. So I'm here to tell you that, yeah, it's hard, and yeah, you might come to that same realization if you find an animal, that like, do you make that extra trip? And like, some people don't have a vehicle, like I get it. Some people wouldn't even, this space wouldn't even be their space because there's no way they could get that far. But like, I can, because I've got vehicles. So next time. So I guess actually talking through it, see, it's good because, you know, if you find them and you can't, then do your best. But do your best, you know, like it's hard freaking work. Look at me. I've aged. I've aged a lot over this last couple of years. I'm just joking, but no, I'm not joking actually. It's been hard. But yeah, do your best, and like if you can, like that's what I mean. My circumstance is that I've had back surgeries, and like I love animals, and that was our situation at the time, and we were like, we didn't know at the time. So like, I didn't know if they would just pass on the car ride. Like, I didn't know anything. And so the more I do, and unfortunately when they pass, I learn a lot from it. I learn a lot because I'm doing a lot for them. So if I was just like, give them some cat food, because I know people comment like, don't just give them cat food. I don't even bother commenting because like, they're right. I don't just give them cat food. So they're right, you know. But if they don't watch any other videos, like the beginning videos, they wouldn't know that I've had them since they were tiny, and I had to feed them. It was like having literally like 4 babies. I've had 2 babies. Not at the same time. Many years apart. So, oh. Yes. Thank you. Yes, I am. And I am. Do you think, knowing what you know now, that you might look into getting a rehab license and learning even more? Yes. I look down. Yes. Okay. Yes. The reason why I hesitate is because everybody that I called, except for like that one, and they were the ones that were like, well, maybe. But everybody was full. So the reason I'm nervous about it, my wonderful mod, is because I feel like I would have everybody here calling me, and then I would be so devastated because I'd have to turn people away. Because those people that day had to turn me away. And for her to be like, the one lady was like, just put him back, right? And I'm like, on the road? Like, that's... I'm not putting him on the road. If that's what you want me to do, like, I don't think you understand what I'm saying. I found them on the road. We could go walk over there, like, right now. I could show you where if you felt like you wanted to. Like, it was... Ooh, that's cold. Yes, do you know what I mean? But, like, I could get there. I'm not in that. Okay, so there again is it my brain. So, and I like, this is such a flex to me, I swear, but it's because of my situation. I'm so grateful that I have like my benefits for therapy, and so I use it often. So I use it often because I need it. So I could work through that. I could bring that to my wonderful, I could bring it to her and because that's how I work with my therapist. I'm like, oh, I'm crazy, help me, this is what I said and this is what I did. Like, hey, by the way, I've got a bunch of opossums. So yeah, I could bring it to her and be like, okay, here's what's going on with this. Like, where does that come from? Because I really am interested in psychology too, because now that I know what I know about myself after learning so much, my buddy started to turn over. Like, he loves it. Like, you could never do this with cheese. Look at it. You see his hand? leaving them would have been there. Oh, yes. Like, I should go and show you guys right now. It's really snowy, but we could go and come right back. Yes, it would have been their deaths. And okay, so here's the other thing that used to plague me, but I did work through it, is that like that night I did look really quickly, but you guys know, like, well, those of you that are here, I need my glasses. And like it was raining. It was like it was a nice night, but it did rain. Because I remember, because okay, trigger warning. But because the mom, right? The mom was still there. Like I didn't know what to like I didn't know what to do. I just grabbed the babies out, and it was hard to grab them out. It's the same story. It will never change. I was like, what is happening? Why are these babies like stuck to this? Like, and I didn't know that they swallowed. It was like humans. Like, what? So the fact that they even survived, because you're not even supposed to do that. I didn't know. I thought you're supposed to take the babies out of the pouch. Take the babies out of the pouch. So I'm like, okay, well, if you can take the babies out of the pouch, everybody's taking these babies out of the pouch. I've never heard one person say this. So, like, that's why honesty for me is best, because, like, be honest. Like, because if I had heard that, now you guys might know. If you find them and they're hard to take out, it's because you're supposed to bring the whole mother. You're supposed to bring the entire passed away mother with the babies to the rehab. So then, after I found this out, and I did look around, but I didn't know. I'm like, oh my gosh, were there other, like, smaller babies walking around? I don't know. And so then I was like, I know I looked. And then the next day I went back and looked, and I made sure that the mother, like, the next day I went and looked, and I didn't see anything there. So I was like, all right. Ugh. And then we have the family of vultures. Like, I never did get a great video, but when I say I live in a small, like, we have like 11,000 people, I think, something like that. We're amalgamated with another town that's half an hour away. It's so stupid, so stupid. But like, so Chatham has like a crazy crow population. If you look it up, Chatham is like close. That's who we're amalgamated with. Yeah, right? Look that up. So apparently that's what you're supposed to do for them to have the best chance. Okay, so what I'm saying is I've gone like into deep rabbit holes, opossum holes, if you will, to find out the best things, because it's how I am. It's my brain. I just like it's annoying almost to a fault. But maybe this is why I'm supposed to do this, I guess. Because I just keep asking questions. Okay, why? Because that's with cheese. I'm like, why? But I've been asking why for a while with cheese. So that's what I mean. I kind of like, I sensed this coming. I know I told you guys when we were away. I said to my love, I said to her, listen, don't touch cheese. Just leave him. He wants to be alone anyway. Just, go in there. I told her how to, like, what I have to do sometimes to distract him. Like, when he's out too, you like sprinkle some food over here, run over here. Like, you guys have seen it. But he was just super aggressive. Anyway, I know I went off topic there, but yeah, it's up to you guys. Do you want me to? You can say yes or no. It doesn't matter. It'll just take a second, literally a second. I can show you everything if you want. I don't mind. If you want to go see, and then I'll pick him up and hold him. Like, we can do a live for a little bit. I really don't mind. I want to, but only if you want to, because there's snow out there. I don't mind, but I can show you exactly. All right, perfect. Let me have a little sip. Okay, maybe I should time it so you guys kind of know my. Okay, so what I'll do, it'll take me a bit to put my boots on, because like sometimes my leg doesn't work. Only sometimes. Here, let me put you. What am I doing? Oh, I'm like acting like this is the phone that I'm filming on. Yep. All right, so let's put. I'm obviously not going to take pancakes out, even though I could. Let me put my hair up. Let me do the things down here that I can. Again, please. I know. Okay. I'm a 40. Okay. I'm a 45-year-old lady. Sorry. I haven't gotten Botox yet though. I can still do it. Oh my goodness. I'm priding myself on not using the old Botox yet because then my face will take it better. These girls out here get Botox at 20, honey. Don't. Just stop wearing makeup. Okay, here's what I gotta do. That's why I got man arms, you guys. Okay. So, pancakes will be back. We shall return. I do have to take this with me. Alright, let's go see. I'll show you exactly where I found the mom and the babies. Except it was in September. Alright, I'm going to, let me see how many batteries this has. Oh, I lost a thumbs up. Happy New Year! Hear this, we're going for a little walk. Yeah, okay, I got 64%. I'll leave my phone down here. Okay. Alright, you guys, here, I'm going to turn the camera off. Yeah, you might hear the fan. Alright, so make sure all the cats are in so they don't follow me. Alright, maybe I'll, here, 1 second, let me warn everybody. Blanche was wandering around, so she obviously got up.
Cucumber?
Mark's giving her her favorite. She's like, no. Okay, so Blanche is awake. Well, she can probably. Was she wandering upstairs or down
Yeah,
here?
she was in the hallway. I just got up to come
Nice.
downstairs.
Oh, she's grunting. Grunt, 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 grunt. Pancakes is asleep. Now, here, 1 second, guys.
Oh, here.
She's walking down my leg very well. Moch, look out. She'll get mad that she's there anyway.
Go, right?
Here.
Come on.
She's like, I don't know where I am.
You don't even want great.
I swear she just wants to wander. I let her wander upstairs yesterday too because she'd already gone to the bathroom. Hi, baby. She's gonna bite Moch. Alright, here she goes. Yeah, she's just like, she'll go downstairs. She knows. My house is. Sorry, guys, we are going over it. Just, I walked up here. She was like on Mark's back. Oh, yeah, she probably just wants to wander. Here, I'll put my coat on actually. Oh, she's at the laundry basket. But this is life with an opossum. Hi, baby girl. Hi. Hi. Oh, there she is. I just run right downstairs. Moch, look out. Girl. I'll probably go and sleep on the parent bed. Uh-oh. Moch, look out. Oh. Yes. If you want, hun, would you take her down into her pen?
Yep.
And then you'll see Pancakes sleeping. Just close up Pancakes' pen and put her down there, and she'll find whatever. There's still a bunch of stuff down there. All right, there. She's just in the bathroom. All right, 1 sec. I'm just gonna go put my boots on. Let me turn the camera off. I'll keep this on while she's drinking. Oh, these bags under these eyes. Okay. Just wanna make sure this not gonna leave until he comes back down. You better get out of that bag. Oh yeah, she probably smells all the bone broth. Oh yeah. She can, oh no, maybe not with the pepper. Yeah, she can't have the bones, but I was gonna say just a scoop of the, oh yeah, I have to show you guys the soup bone. So I gave them a raw stock bone. Holy, it's so bright out. We got a lot of snow. So I gave them a raw stock bone because I'm making bone broth for my sick family. Everybody's all sick.
I'm not sick.
No, you're not sick. But sometimes you feel sick for no reason because everybody else is sick. Put these boots on. So anyway, I'm making that bone broth, like I said, that's smashed all over. I know, she's so cute. I was snuggling with her this morning in bed. She was just like giving herself a little bath. It was so cute. So that's what I mean. Like Pancakes and Blanche have always been, you know what I mean? Just the more like standard animal, like where you can kind of interact with it and it's not biting you, like mad or. So I don't know. When you've raised animals for, or you've had animals for as long as I have, I guess, and like made mistakes and you know, grown, then you start to just know things. Here, I want to show you guys one more thing. Look at my little indoor garden. So there's the tomato I dug up from the front. And then there's some oregano and some parsley. And then look, I threw these seeds in here before we left. It's zinnia seeds. Look, they rolled downhill here. So I'm going to have flowers in here. I'm so excited. Well, we are. Sorry. It's mine. Yeah, the tomatoes. I hope. Wouldn't that be cool, having the tomatoes? But yeah, and then my cactus is doing really well. Oh, hello, ma'am. All right, let's go. So, here's all the snow we got. I'm just going to show everybody where I found the opossums. All right, so here's my, this is how quick. Okay guys, welcome to my live. So what we're going to do right now, Happy New Year. What we're going to do right now is, so I can see it from here. This is where I found the opossums. I don't mind if people say hello to me. I will not show their faces. All right, so I can also show you. You guys have seen all this. So here it is in the. Here we are in the winter now. So there's the cherry tomato that we moved for the babies. There's the compost area where all the pumpkins were. Here's our gross trailer. But okay, so this window. Okay. My Jeep. Everybody knows I drive a Jeep. There's a sign right there. That's where they were. Okay, so I was upstairs. I'm gonna go over here. Everybody knows me in this town. Just, I don't like, you don't like saying it like that, but like when I say it's a small town, just realized, you guys, I'm on my other phone that doesn't have data on. Hang on. I'm out. Shoot, what am I gonna do? I just realized this phone. How can I do this? I'm gonna end this live. This is so stupid, but I'm gonna end this live and I'm gonna come back with my other phone because that way I'll keep this one in, okay? So I'll be right back.